There's no place I'd rather be than here with you. That's all I need. There's no one I'd rather see close to me. That's all I need. If I could stay.
It has been a 3-year-long journey full of experiment, collaboration with friends and partners, an invaluable learning journey. A roller coaster ride indeed, with many ups and downs and mixed bag of results. And so today here at Ace Rabbit Farm, we would like to bring to you a success story with one of our experiments. Guys, we have successfully grown and harvested our own alfalfa, and basically feeding our animal top quality hay, hygienically presented to our animals for results. Okay, currently the production is small, I know, but I guess we have confirmed the experiment and validated our result with loads of lessons learned to help in our expansion project. Guys, come along, join this ride as Elliot presents and showcase what we have done. Of course, we are going to share with you our failures as well for you to see. Okay, come along. Hello everyone, you once again. It's a beautiful day here at Ace Rabbit Farm, and I'm welcoming you once and all to join us as we navigate through another beautiful topic. Okay, to our existing viewers, we keep on saying thank you, keep supporting this channel. And for the newcomers, guys, absolutely pleasure to have you join us. Okay, all right, let's dive straight into it. When a rabbit is fed correctly, you will notice the difference just by looking at the animal. Guys, the fare is well aligned and smooth as opposed to a very rough and uneven fare. Okay, guys, for this reason, when we embarked on the Ace Rabbit Farm journey, we settled for a simple principle. Guys, we plan to integrate modern technologies into our traditional method of animal husbandry. Guys, our forefathers know how to raise animals long ago, but now our method is such that our activities will be supported by research data so that we can do it correctly. And in cases where there is insufficient information, we will experiment over and over and over again until we discover for ourselves the appropriate method. So one of such discovery is what we want to share with you today. There are many more of such updates. And if this sort of thing kind of interests you guys, by all means, join us on this journey, and let's go in, make some mistakes, learn some lessons. Yeah, guys, share with your farming communities, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if these sort of things interest you, and come along. So I just want to take a step back. You know, the Ace Farm profitability formula for a successful rabbit farm is usually summarized into 4 key points. Guys, I've had this conversation over and over again. There are several videos on our channel that speaks about profitability. Okay, but mainly you can summarize it into 4 key points. Okay, the breed of the animal, the right breed for the right purpose. Okay, it is just a point you cannot get away from. You have to get a right breed of animal for the right purpose. Okay, all right. The feed, of course, a balanced diet with unlimited supply of hay. You know, your hay must be bone-dried grass. Guys, right now the assumption here is that you are the owner of the hay, therefore you are not cutting the grass from somebody else's farm, and therefore I assume I'm not going to be speaking about washing and salting and drying anymore. Guys, that is why we did our own experiment. We've started growing our own grass. Guys, can you believe it? It's looking gorgeous with all these rains coming around. We are really seeing success, and that's what we want to share with you. So yeah, basically the breed, the feed, a balanced diet in this case, but if it is grass, it must be unlimited supply, and it must be bone dried in the form of a hay. Okay, then we spoke about the appropriate housing or the environment where you keep the animal. And the fourth and very crucial point really is the farm or general farm management. it's quite a big topic. It involves disease control, it involves routine activities, and so forth and so on. So those 4 key points are really the main area of focus if you really want to be successful at this rabbit farming STEM. Okay. And so you can see out of the 4, we've been successful with the breed, with all the imports of the pure breed we brought into the country. The housing infrastructure, we've done very, very well with that. We keep modernizing it, thanks to Jonathan. And on the farm management side, we are trying. We are trying very hard to be consistent in what we do. However, guys, the feed has remained elusive. This is the biggest pain point that we have right now. The feed is the area where we need all the collaboration, all the partnership, all the academic learning. We need the universities to come and support us. We need government to come and support us so that we can have access to some funds, access to some decent land, so that we can really go big. Because right now we are still at an infant stage, and we really want to expand and ensure that we bring rabbit farming, rabbit learnings to our communities. Okay. So feed has remained challenging, and because of this, we have dedicated, time, effort, resources to study and do experiments. And you can see behind the images, you could see us planting things in pots, clearing fields, failing, planting alfalfa. We lost almost all the crop, I don't know, water for the plants. All these issues came up, but we never gave up. And today we are here to share with you the success. The small little success that we've picked up is what we want to share with you. So you could see Elliot on the background there, harvesting, our second time, by the way, harvesting the crop. And we are going to go dry them because we planted it ourselves. We don't need to wash them anymore. We are going to go dry them nicely, air dry them for them to be nice and crisp. And if we are lucky to rent a pelleting machine, we should be able to pelletize that into an appropriate feed for our animals. Yeah, so guys, I will encourage you to keep watching this space. And as we grow in solving the feed issue, we should be updating you more and more. Okay, in our next session, we'll be identifying the type of grasses that we have used. Guys, there's a whole lot of grasses. Yes, bracharia is now a hot topic in Ghana. We have used bracharia, by the way. We bought a couple of them. We bought a whole lot of bills from Shemanisha farms. We've really enjoyed using it. And there is a whole host of other grasses that are very, very suitable for rabbits. And therefore, keep following this channel as we continue to bring you a whole list of it. I mean, we're talking about Chloris Guyana. We're talking about Rhodes, which is the same as the rose grass. There's a whole lot of them, guys. The turf grass is a no-brainer. Elliot, look, I'm going to let Elliot do this show with you, where he's going to go on the field with you, and then we'll point out the grasses that we have planted, the various type of grasses that we have planted. You could see him using his fingers there, trying to direct you and point in some of those, the experiment zone that we have. But overall, guys, we are seeing success. And for us, take away from this session is to encourage our farmers, because we have realized that the number one issue really is the feed. Okay, and if you feed our animals appropriately, then they tend to perform and behave according to their characteristics. And this same feed is the most expensive, the most elusive, difficult to solve portion of our equation. And therefore, guys, we leave you with it. Think about what we've just discussed and try and do your own experiment. Even in potted plants, put your sacks, your feed sacks there, put some soil into it, and plant a couple of, a couple of clover, a couple of, alfalfa, a couple of turf grass, and just play with it and experiment with it. And before you realize, you see that we can actually solve this feed equation without having to rely so much on the existing concentrate from the poultry industry, which, by the way, is expensive, and logically it does not make sense if we are intending to provide an alternative, healthier source of protein for our people. Well, let's just say a complementary as opposed to completely competitive. Okay, guys, so what do you think of the outcome of our up and down experiment, failing, getting up and continue doing it. What do you think? Have you already tried yourself to grow your own grass? How does that look like? Please feel free to share with us in the comment section, because it is through this sharing that we are here today, and that is why we want to learn from you as well. Now, talking about the bonus material, guys, the same way that we got our seeds, guys, this is special bonus, so please pay attention to this, guys. The same way that we got our seeds, we now want to give out seeds to let me just say 5 farmers who will reach out to us. We want to give out 500 grams, guys, to 5 farmers, 100 grams each. And for the combination of seeds that we have, guys, you will be able to experiment and get two times the size of a garage, which is like a 2-bedroom size in Ghana. Okay, guys, so please come out and collect 500 grams of seeds for 5 farmers. The seeds will consist of alfalfa, properly done, well coated against nematodes, so the chances of the seeds surviving will be there. I didn't tell you about how our seeds never survived because they were never coated. Now we've got the right stuff coated, very, very expensive, but guess what? We got it. Turf grass, guys, an amazing plant from right here on the African continent, from Ethiopia. Turf grass. Okay, then the third component will be mystery grass, guys. There is a whole lot of, guys, there's several types of bracharia in there. We've got 2 types of bracharia in there. We've got the Chloris guyana in there. We've got another one called white buffalo grass, a whole lot of them, guys. We're going to mix all these seeds up, and then that gives the opportunity to 5 potential farmers who want to test it, and together we are going to share your outcomes. Okay, that is the only condition. The only condition is the success that you pick up on your experiments. Bring it, and then we can share that with the rest of the guys here. Okay, let's try that, guys. All right, now in summary, guys, we have gathered our strength, resources to achieve all the 4 critical elements for a successful rabbit farm in Ghana. I guess now what we want is to scale up. We want to grow this sector to a factor of 10 at least. So whatever rabbit we have in Ghana now, we want to grow that by 10. At Ace Farm, any single time at Ace Farm, we have in excess of between 270 and 325. Multiply that by 10. That is what we want to see. We want to be in the region of 3,000 guys on the farm. But to do this, we need resources, we need land, we need consultation services, we need partners, we need friends, we need the NGOs, we need government to really help us to grow. And so, guys, our arms are wide open. Our contacts are well documented in the section of our YouTube channel, our Instagram page. Please come, let's sit and talk and find a better way of doing this thing. Okay, all right, guys, thank you, and I'm looking forward to the 5 farmers who will come and have conversation with us on how to take this seed, especially now that it is in the raining season. Okay, and absolutely, guys, listen, until I catch you again, you know how we do it here. Keep farming. Keep farming. Okay, bye.